What's going on, guys? Today we are building an F-18, either the Royal Canadian Air Force or Royal Australian. Not sure which one I'm going to do, but I'll give you right here. We have the instruction manual. This is made by Kinetic models in 1/48 scale. Right here we have the fuselage, top half, very nice detail, wings, parts of the cockpit, not really 100% sure on every single part. What I really like about this, they're not stingy with the weapon options. You have sidewinders, and I'm not knowledgeable really on any missiles at all. Right here, some highlights. You have landing gear doors, wheels, stuff like that. Next, you have your drop tanks. You get 3 of them, and you have your weapons pylons. Next, you have 3 clear parts screws. You have, this is your single seat fighter version. All have a seam down the middle, sadly. This is your front cockpit or your front canopy. Your HUD, and your twin seater. You have very nice crisp detailing all throughout. Rivets. Here are the markings. So you have your standard low-vis markings for Canada, your low-vis for Australia, and plus a high-vis for the, I guess, the 30th anniversary of something, not 100% sure. And you got Spanish markings as well, and you got a lot of numbers, which will come in handy for other projects. 2 more things in the box. You have your photo etch part, looks like parts of canopy, your flare dispensers, part for your HUD, and little wires and stuff. And lastly, you have your lower fuselage. Yeah, so it's just like that. Anyway, so I'll be starting to work on this, and I'll see you in the next. Alright, so I got it all painted up and everything. Need to do a little bit touch up. So I'm doing the decals, and I discover for the screens, you have all these little cutouts, which is nice, but since I'm gonna have everything kind of closed up, I'm gonna use just those flat black, and it should be fine. I don't think the glass is clear enough to see through. I will double check, but yeah, just thought I'd give you this little update. So we are working on, and one of my first choices is whether I want the probe, the refueling probe, or not, in exposed or not exposed. I'm not really sure. I'll come to a decision later. And then this piece right here is really, I just wanted to show you how nicely detailed that little checkering is. I've got a couple things to fill over there. I've gotten most of the main assemblies done, but working on the nose. Anyway, it's completely together, just some tape. All the white stuff, I still have some putty cleanup to do. Yeah, all the white stuff is putty. Not everything was a fantastic fit. I thought it was interesting that, the nose piece, here, let me see if I can, but the nose piece, you can see that predominant split right there. That was 2 pieces, and then the top fuselage half came on top. Thought that was an interesting design, much better than the Hasegawa one from what I have seen builds on. So yep, anyway, see you in the next update. Alright, what's up, guys? Today I want to talk to you about this little chin piece right here. I think it's really cool. They give you 5 different ones. This is the one for this plane. In this bag right here, they have a one for Marine Corps radar system, and then also right here they have, I believe that's the Canadian with the searchlight. And then they also have these 2. Anyway, just wanted to show you that. Alright, guys, so I installed the flaps and the slats. Nothing really to say. All went together really well. So yeah, see you in the next bit. Alright, so I got the main landing gear bay closed up, and I got the nose wheel bay. There's no way to real do it, so I had to kind of cut everything and make it fit. This is the best that I could do. I could probably do better, but I don't have the materials to do it at the moment. So yeah, see you in the next bit. Alright, so I black based the entire model, except for the bottom. I just kind of did some rough panel lines. Also painted can't really see the intakes white. Got the tails red on parts that they need to be, and I'll be ready to mask paint the top layer gray and then the bottom layer. I think for the top layer I'm going to do XF80, and then, or I meant for the bottom layer, and then the top layer, hold on, XF66 light gray, and so it should be contrasting enough. If it's too contrasting, I will add a little bit of black, or I will add a bit of white to these either one. Alright, so see you in the next part. Alright guys, so I have painted both colors. As you can see, I did go with XF80 and XF66. XF80 for the bottom, XF66 for the top. Here's the red. I think it really turned out great on the inner fins. Now this part right here I'm not too happy with. I'm going to go back to the drawing board and kind of figure something else out. I painted the silver right here and here. Just got a little touch-ups to do. Again, not very happy with this side either. I got the focus here. Got the anti-glare panel all situated. Also painted, alright, hold on, let me get this all focused. Yeah, got that piece painted silver. And also I got the refueling probe painted red and the tip painted silver. So yeah, what's up guys? Today this is the finale in my final thoughts on the Kinetic 148 F-18 A+, B, C, F, and 188. So this is the final model. Sorry for the mess. I did not do anything on the outer wing pylons, as you can see. I just decided not to do it. So yeah, first I wanted to start off with the instructions of the model. And to be honest, this is a real downfall of the kit. They're just not very clear on what you do with some things. In particular, some of the photo etch, it's just really hard. Alright, so like right here on the weapons, it tells you here's the Sniper XR pod, and here's the AAS 38. So it tells you these are the brackets, or the hard points, which you mount to your model. You can look it up with photos, but it's not clear really. But it doesn't really tell you, besides it goes on which hard point, it doesn't tell you really how to mount the bracket onto the model. There's some other stuff like that in this kit that weren't very good, and I believe if you were a beginner, that would be one of the harder points with this kit, because the model itself is not too difficult at all. There's nothing challenging about it at all that I think a beginner would have any problems with. The only part is the instructions. So let's actually get on to how the kit went together. You guys saw for the most part how it went together, but what you didn't see is the pilot I put in. Again, the seam line was bad on the canopy. So you can still see it here. I'm trying to still work on it. I decided to paint the fuel tanks red. It's not accurate, but I like the way it looked, so I kept it. On the bottom here, we did very minimal weathering. Just because this is I believe this was a show plane at one point. Yeah, the decals, nothing to complain with the decals at all. All went together very well. The missiles as well, they went together well. The plastic was very nice, nothing too brittle at all. What else can I really say about it? So I used seven different colors. I like the way the metal turned out right there. I used 7 different colors to complete this model. You don't have to use the ones I did, but these are the ones that I think worked out pretty well. I used XF red for the tails in the fuel tanks. X1 black. Probably should have used XF for the black basing and stuff, but I didn't realize it. I used XF10 gunmetal. Really liked that color. This was for the bottom color, XF80. Almost out of that. This was for other bits of silver, XF16. And then XF2 for the intakes, and then XF66 for the top. So yeah, I liked it a lot. But back to the model. The only thing I would not recommend is doing the landing gear base down, as you can kind of see right here and here, but you can really see it up in the front, right around here. It just did not go together very well. That's probably on me as well. I could work with it a bit more, but I couldn't really get it to do anything. So yeah, would I build this kit again? 100%, definitely. Guys, see you in the next build. I'm thinking about doing another one of these. Just a F-18D. It is in tiger meat markings. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway,
I've seen better days.